We are going to give you politics the way it should be done, bringing you your democracy live.
Watch Off the Clock, weekdays at 2 on KTLA 5.
Breaking news now at 4. Most polls just closing in New Hampshire's first in the nation primary. And tonight, the stakes could not be higher in the race for president. Good afternoon. This is the KTLA 5 News at 4. I'm Samantha Cortese.
And I'm Lauren Lister. In a sign of the importance of the race for the White House, voters streamed to the polls in big numbers.
Nikki Haley is looking for an upset while Donald Trump says he will coast to a victory. KTLA's Sandra Mitchell joins us live. Sandra, results are expected to start coming in soon.
You're right, Sam. The final moments ticking away now for voters in New Hampshire. We should have those results, yes, very soon, some of them within a few moments. The first polling places closing right now. All the polls there will be closed in 1 hour. Donald Trump trying to end Nikki Haley's White House hopes tonight.
I'm running against Donald Trump, and I'm not going to talk about an obituary.
Presidential hopeful Nikki Haley on the campaign trail with a smile today, determined to pull off a win in New Hampshire. But rival Donald Trump insists no one will stand in his way of the Republican nomination for the White House.
I don't care if she stays in. Let her do whatever she wants. It doesn't matter.
Right now, both candidates are preparing to speak to their supporters in New Hampshire. The polls there close in less than 1 hour. Haley insists she is not dropping out of the race.
We're going to be even stronger than that in South Carolina.
The next primary is in Haley's home state of South Carolina next month. She's scheduled to host a rally there tomorrow. But early polls indicate Haley could lose South Carolina to Trump.
It would be quite embarrassing. And added to that, the governor of South Carolina, Henry McMaster, has endorsed former President Trump.
Julia Manchester covers national politics for The Hill and appeared on KTLA News earlier today.
One thing that could help or even hurt Haley is that there's roughly 30 days between now and South Carolina. So a lot can happen in that time period.
There were 24 candidates on the New Hampshire Republican ballot, but today it is down to 2. And now Trump insists Haley is running out of time and money.
And I think one person will be gone probably tomorrow.
All right, turnout has been strong at most of the polling places today. Back in 2016 and then again in 2020, the Associated Press predicted the winner when the polls closed at 5 o'clock our time. We should have those results coming in very soon. We'll keep you updated, of course. Live in News Center, I'm Sandra Mitchell. Lauren, Sam, back to you.
All right, Sandra, exciting night. Thank you. The LA County Sheriff's Department has now made several arrests in the street takeover that led to the looting of a beloved Compton bakery. Surveillance video showed a car backing into the front door of Reuben's Bakery at Santa Fe and El Segundo around 3:30 in the morning, January 2nd. Some 100 people went inside the business, started taking things off the shelves. Before raiding the store, deputies say the group of suspects were involved in a street takeover. LA County Sheriff Robert Luna and Compton city officials will hold a news conference later this evening with more details.
A woman who was found to be under a marijuana-induced psychosis when she stabbed a man to death has been sentenced to probation. 26-year-old Chad Amelia was killed in his Thousand Oaks apartment back in 2018. Police say 32-year-old Bryn Spacer stabbed him over 100 times. She also stabbed herself when police arrived the next morning. Spacer was convicted of involuntary manslaughter last month. Today, a judge said she had experienced a psychotic break from reality and had no control over her actions when she killed Amelia. Family members spoke out after the sentencing.
It's been 5.5 years where she has got to live with her family, and we get to live with a box of ashes. That's what we are left with. She has been out every single day. She's been with her family. They can say, she feels like she's dying every day. She's not dead. She's alive. She's with you. My family is dead.
Spacer was also sentenced to 100 hours of community service, which should be spent educating others on marijuana-induced psychosis.
The search continues for a woman accused of shooting and killing a man and wounding 2 others inside a San Pedro bar. The deadly attack happened just after midnight Saturday at the Machista bar. Police say an argument turned physical and 33-year-old Tyrone Tyers died at the scene. Family members say his wife was one of the 2 people wounded. Today, Tyre's family members and civil rights activists gathered to urge City Council to introduce a reward motion in the case.